Hello, magical butterfly. Happy full moon in Cancer. The full moon is happening in the zodiac sign of Cancer on December 26th, 2023 at 7:33 p.m. Eastern Standard Time and 4:33 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. The full moon is pushing you to go after what you want. With the final full moon of 2023 happening in the sign of Cancer, this is showing me that connecting to your emotions and feelings, allowing the Cancer energy to be present, to open your heart space, is going to help you discover what you really want when it comes to love. In this reading, I'm going to tap into the energy on what the full moon in Cancer is illuminating to the divine feminine, to the divine masculine, just to see what the future holds as this final full moon of 2023 gets them ready for 2024. So this is going to be a general collective reading. So just sit back, relax, close your eyes if you feel guided to. Allow the messages to come forth as they're supposed to, as they're intended, taking only what speaks directly to your soul and releasing what doesn't. So first, I'm going to tap into what the full moon in Cancer is illuminating to the divine masculine. So I suddenly feel the urge to clear my throat, to speak. So I feel this full moon in Cancer is affecting the throat chakra for the divine masculine, having him finally be able to speak out loud, whether it's to himself, to the divine feminine, or to others, on what he truly feels in his heart of hearts. So the Four of Swords shows me that he is coming out of a slumber. He is waking up and he is coming into the light. I'm hearing the song by Gloria Estefan, Coming Out of the Dark. So this divine masculine is going to balance his energy when it comes to communication. Communication with his divine feminine has either been very difficult or non-existent. And that's because the Eight of Swords has kept him bound in fear, bound from looking in her direction, bound from speaking his truth. And 8 plus 4 is 12, and 12 equals a 3. So this divine masculine I'm picking up on is unbounding himself from his fear by waking up and coming out of the dark. The Nine of Pentacles shows me that the light is going to shine. The butterfly symbolizes transformation. He is listening to the spirit guides around him, and he is becoming the wolf, the divine masculine. He is starting to get a full picture on what he wants to bring into his life. And the Three of Pentacles shows me that he is going to co-collaborate with spirit, his spirit guides, on what he truly wants his life to be. He is no longer living his life for other people. He is living his life for himself. The Ten of Wands shows me that he is getting ready to release burdens. There are lots of burdens that the divine masculine needs to release when it comes to connecting to his heart space, unbounding himself from fear, coming out of the dark into the light, allowing his heart to shine, and admitting, if only to himself, what his heart tells him. Because when it comes to the divine feminine, the Two of Cups is what he truly wanted when he saw her, but it didn't work out that way. And he is in deep reflection and deep reminiscing about what could have happened, maybe what should have happened. And that's normal because we are also in Mercury in retrograde with this full moon. But the divine masculine needs to get out of his inner conflict. The conflict that he has with himself and perhaps with his divine feminine, who he perceives as the Queen of Swords. She could have put her guard up. She is very guarded towards him. Maybe she is not as open as she used to be when it comes to him. But overall, he is in the Eight of Cups now. He is evolving from the Eight of Swords to the Eight of Cups. And this is bringing in a new perspective and a new beginning for him. So now that we see what the full moon in Cancer is illuminating for the divine masculine, let's see what this full moon in Cancer is illuminating for the divine feminine. So what is the full moon in Cancer illuminating for the divine feminine when it comes to the masculine, their connection, her life? So we have the Eight of Pentacles. So the Eight of Pentacles is showing me that she is working on herself, or she is being guided to work on herself, to continue working on herself and to put herself first. She has a lot of judgment going on in her headspace. I feel she's had a lot of things come up to the surface, perhaps in the last 24 hours leading up to this full moon. And maybe she judges herself, she judges others. But the Eight of Wands shows me that she is ready to move forward with her life because she wants the stagnant energy to come to an end. She wants it to come full circle so she can embrace and have it illuminate to her the direction she needs to go. She doesn't want to stay stuck in her head, stuck in connections, in situations that just don't serve her. She wants to be able to move forward, but she wants to be the captain of her own ship. So she is listening to the messages that her heart has for her. And this full moon is going to be very rewarding for her. Cancer is telling her to stay in her divine feminine energy, to listen to her heart, to follow her heart, and to just continue to move forward so she can start fresh in the new year. So now I'm going to pull some guidance messages that will be for both divine masculine and divine feminine. So what guidance messages, advice, what do the divine feminine and the divine masculine need to know about this full moon in Cancer, about what's being illuminated to them, and how they can move forward as 2023 comes to an end and 2024 is getting ready to begin. So with the new moon in Taurus, new moons are about reset. So prosperity lies ahead. So Taurus is earth energy, staying grounded, staying stable, and staying in a 3D headspace, a 3D mindset, and not wanting to shift into any 5D energy will keep you grounded and stable and avoid being stubborn like the bull. Because we are in Sagittarius season right now, and luck is on your side. Or are we in Capricorn season now? Let me take a quick look at my calendar here, because I've been sick for the last week and a half, and I may have, let's see, yeah, we actually are in Capricorn season. So Sagittarius season showed you that luck is on your side. But now that we are in Capricorn season, your commitment is being tested. So you really have to gain a sense of what you want when it comes to your divine masculine and your divine feminine. Excuse me. I feel people really need to be honest with themselves about what they feel and what they want, because a new romantic cycle is going to begin in 2024, but you have to allow this fiery climax to approach, to allow it to come to an end with this full moon, because your dreams do need a practical plan, meaning you have to get honest with yourself, because the answers you need are coming, but you have to trust your intuition to understand that the energy is gaining momentum, but you do have to believe in the impossible. And yes, the emotions are running high, you're very all over the place, but when you can ground and center yourself and have faith in your dreams and learn to communicate with yourself in a healthy way, you will see that your hard work is paying off. All you need to do going forward is hold your vision, to believe you are good enough, that you are worthy enough, and you will expect powerful change. And all you need to do is look at the bigger picture to be able to step out of your comfort zone and to bring love into the situation. Unconditional love that starts with unconditional love of self. So I'm going to close out this reading with what the future holds. So what does the future hold for divine masculine and divine feminine? What does the future hold? So I keep hearing the word union, so I feel a lot of people want to know if union is going to happen. So it's going to be really hard for me to tap into that, because this is a collective reading and it does go by the free will decisions that people make. You have to choose union, but so does your person. But choosing union is not just saying, I want to be in union with this person. You have to feel union, you have to be union, and you have to believe in union. Because when you say the words, but there's no meaning, there's no feeling, there's no belief behind it, it's very hard to manifest union. And that's one thing that I've learned on being on this journey. I'm on the twin flame journey for the last 5 years. When you can't physically choose union with your person, because you don't believe you're worthy, you don't see how it's possible, union doesn't manifest. Separation does. Because we do have the power to manifest union or separation. So if union is something you seek, but it doesn't happen, that is something I would prefer to work one-on-one with people versus doing this in a collective reading, because it's really hard to tap into that in a collective reading, because there's a lot of things that go with it that I can tap into on a one-on-one basis. So we're just going to keep what the future holds as just general for the collective. So the first thing you want to do is open up. You want to shed the shy, timid, reserved energy and open up to be able to express yourself. That is going to bring victory. That is going to keep you in the spotlight, and that is going to bring you success and rewards. Anything with your love connection that has made you feel alone, abandoned, like a loner, closed off, even when it comes to people, knowing that when you commit to your healing, when you learn to have recovery from traumatic events that caused you pain and suffering, and you start to invest in yourself, and you see yourself as a diamond in the rough, you will understand how things are going to unravel. Maybe things are falling apart, maybe truths are being exposed, maybe you're just seeing that there's different ways for you to go. Things may be off the hook. If your person is ignoring you, if they've chosen to go in another direction, make the choice to not make an effort where effort is not being received. Because and this goes not just with your person, with people in general, if you constantly reach out to somebody and they don't reciprocate, Spirit wants you to see the options, that there's multiple choices and many opportunities ahead. You should always choose who and what is available to you. Because people, no matter how busy they are, if they want to be available to you, they will be. And anyone who is not is an obstacle. You struggle, you feel it's a challenge, but you don't listen, because when we see the red flag with somebody and we just see that this person is inconsiderate, we don't listen to our intuition, we ignore the red flags. We understand that our fear will put in strings. And this is where we will play mental mind games with ourselves, and we will manipulate ourselves into believing something that's not true. So Spirit wants you to come out from cloud 9 to understand that it's beautiful to feel a certain way in the 5D, but 3D living is how you manifest. So don't allow your trust issues, if you have them, to make you feel that everyone is a snake. Instead, celebrate your victories, celebrate your healing, and overall, whatever is falling apart is falling away for a reason. You are not losing the battle, you are winning the war, and the steps you make now are going to help you start fresh in the future, to help you make a clean slate, to start a new chapter, and to basically start over. So whatever it is that is being illuminated to you with this full moon in Cancer, know that you got this. Know that everything is where it's supposed to be. And I am actually going to pull the full moon in Cancer card from the Moonology deck to get you the meaning of this card to close out this reading with what Spirit wants you to know. So let me just pull that. I want to say the message on this card is a personal issue reaches resolution. Yes, it is. So right here, a personal issue reaches resolution. So I'm going to read the meaning of the card from the book. Things are likely to get very heated as the full moon in Cancer. It is a super emotional sign, so there could be something of an explosion of feelings around you or surrounding your question. It's important to be sensitive to other people when you pull this card. There are some very fine sensibilities around, so tread carefully as you move towards your goals or dreams. This card indicates an especially feminine time. It also heralds the time to deal with any family issues coming up. Nothing to worry about. Signals a challenge is now coming to an end. This card also suggests that both a domestic matter or a private issue will soon come to an head, and that it's a great time to move house. The answer to your question lies in being a kind leader. This is the time for you to step up and agree to overcome your insecurities. Attune to the moon. It may be best to move towards what you want in a sideways manner. Additional meanings for this card is meditate to soothe heightened emotions, don't be clingy, stop sulking, and have you had enough family time lately? The teaching of this card is the heightened emotions of the moon Cancer combination can't be ignored. However, Cancer is one of the moon's 2 home signs, along with Taurus. So astrologically speaking, the moon loves to be in this sign. In fact, she rules Cancer. This means that with this card, there's a sense that all is as it should be, or don't worry, all will soon be well. So just know, whatever you're going through, whatever emotions are coming up to the surface, a personal issue reaches resolution once you're honest with yourself and you allow what's being illuminated to you to come to light. So I do hope this full moon in Cancer reading for Divine Masculine and Divine Feminine has brought you clarity, has helped you in some way, and brought you the guidance you were seeking. If this resonated for you, if this did help you, please drop a comment below to let me know. Please make sure to like, share, and subscribe. And if you are subscribed to my channel, thank you so much. Make sure you hit the bell notification so you are notified when new content is posted on this channel. I will be getting back to posting regularly. I am feeling a lot better, and I am slowly getting back into wanting to post at least 1 video per day. That is going to be my goal for the end of this year and all through 2024. If you're interested in booking with me, go to butterflyintuition.com and you can book a service with me, a reading, a session. I do have a site-wide sale where you can get 20% off everything except group coaching memberships, because group coaching memberships are monthly. So you can get 20% off using code THANKYOU2023. That's THANKU 2023. To get 20% off, just use that code at checkout. The code expires on December 31st, 2023. You can go to the description box to get my full list of services, the link to my website, as well as all the ways you can connect with me outside of YouTube. Have a magical full moon. May the full moon shine bright for you, illuminating to you what is in your heart. Love and light.